Hey everyone, it's Anthony Ramos from GLAAD here, and we're so excited to be working with Ketel One Family-Made Vodka during the holidays on a special series called Marvelous Hour, where we are going to be chatting with some of our favorite LGBTQ celebrities, and we're going to show all of you how to make the perfect festive holiday cocktail. Today, we're going to be chatting with the amazing Nico Santos from Superstore and so many other amazing projects. And we're also going to learn how to make the perfect Ketel One Espresso Martini. Nico, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm in the middle of moving, so I know it looks very calm and serene in my background, but behind, to the side of me is just like a sea of boxes.
Well, then I think if you're in the midst of moving, a martini is definitely what you need. So let's kick things off by welcoming our special mixologist, Fanny, who's going to show Nico and I how to make the perfect Ketel One Espresso Martini, which I think sounds delightful to get through the holiday season. So Fanny, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you guys doing?
Good. Happy holidays. I'm so excited that you're here. So let's get to it. Espresso Martini with Ketel One. What do we need to do first?
Yes.
Well, I usually like to rim my glass with some, because it's the holiday festivities, I've crushed up some candy canes and added some gold glitter to it.
Oh,
I have a lot of glitter to it.
So much glitter.
So it should look a little bit like this.
Okay.
Oh, that looks nice.
Okay.
So while you guys are rimming, I'm going to start building my espresso martini.
Yeah.
Start off with half an ounce of simple syrup, which is 1-to-1 of sugar and water. You just boil it, simmer it down until it's no longer grainy. And then you can add it to whatever it is that you want to add to make things a little sweeter.
Okay.
Wait, am I supposed to have ice in this shaker thing?
No, not yet. We're going to add ice later, okay?
Okay, so wait. Okay, we're going to add ice later.
Yes.
Okay.
So add your half ounce of simple syrup.
Got it.
Directly into the glass or the...
Into
that thing.
Oh,
okay.
no, into this one. Okay.
So the large end is 2 ounces. The smaller end is 1 ounce.
Okay.
So you can only use the 1 ounce end. And inside, you're going to see a little line, halfway through. You're going to add simple syrup to that half line.
Okay.
Yes.
I got that.
Okay.
And then you're going to want to add some coffee liqueur, half of the half ounce.
Oh.
1/4 ounce of it.
Ooh, all right.
Yes.
Okay. So I've got the simple syrup and the coffee liqueur.
You're going to add it in, put it in your tin.
Put it in the tin, not the glass.
Here we go.
In the shorter or the larger tin?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Shorter, but it doesn't matter.
All right.
Got that.
All right. It's in there.
And then you're going to add 1 ounce of your espresso, your freshly brewed espresso.
Yes. Okay.
Your 1 ounce.
Okay.
You like the festive, my little festive espresso? There we go.
Oh, it's so cute.
You need one of these when you're like getting ready for the holiday party, but also forgot that you have 20 presents to wrap before.
I was so excited to do this thing because Ketel One, the Botanicals, Ketel One Botanicals is my favorite vodka. So
those are so great. And you've probably seen those featured at the GLAAD Media Awards, I'm sure.
I have.
Back to you, Fanny.
We're going to add the one and only Ketel One vodka that makes your drinks marvelous. We're going to add 1.25 ounces of it.
Okay.
You have a little more. That's okay too.
Oh. Well, sure. Okay.
Maybe it was 2 ounces.
Maybe a little strong. Perfect. Okay.
Now we're going to add our ice. Okay, I would add 5 cubes of ice.
5 cubes. Okay, so precise.
And then you're going to want to seal it. Make sure it's sealed, because there's nothing worse than having your Ketel One Espresso Martini all over your body when you're supposed to be drinking it.
Right. That's not good.
What
So
happened?
it's sealed, and then we're going to do a rigorous, fast, long shake, because you want all the components to like party together so that it parties in your mouth later.
So we don't have to do like a Tom Cruise cocktail situation where we...
No. It's nothing fancy.
Okay.
You want it classy, like shaking. Your motion should be something like this.
Okay, I'm used to that.
Fast, vigorous. This is good. I'm learning. I always shake it like the other way, like, you know,
Yeah, usually like
vertically.
this, right?
Or yeah.
You want to shake it until it gets all frosty on the outside.
Yeah, it's cold.
Hearts or whatever. Then you're gonna crack your tin. You'll see how frothy it is down there. You're gonna grab your strainer.
Ooh,
It
lots
is
of
frothy.
Yes.
delicious.
Oh my goodness.
And you're gonna use your strainer to strain it.
Oh,
And
there we go.
Look at the head on this baby.
Strain it. And just pour it in the glass.
Absolutely.
That.
Yes.
Oh wait, I want to try it, but not yet. I'll wait till we.
How you drink marvelously.
Oh,
Cheers, cheers.
One second. Let me get my. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Ta-da! Okay. Cheers. Cheers, queers.
This is wonderful, Fanny. Thanks so much for
Thank you so much.
sharing your expertise. Fanny, question for you before we let you go. Today, it's tough for everyone, but the holidays are fun. They're obviously looking a lot different than we are used to. What advice do you have for LGBTQ people out there to kind of get through the holiday season and not lose their marbles? Because it's not easy for us in the first place. And then add a pandemic and add crazy family members. It's not always, as easy as you think.
I believe in taking care of yourself first, and don't be so hard on yourself, because everybody is going through this and you're not alone. So call up a friend when you're in need. You are not alone. And just know that there's always someone that's ready to be with you.
I love that. Yes, I think I could not agree more. Fanny, thank you again. One more cheers to you. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for showing us how to do this. And remember, you can get this recipe and others by going to our website, which is GLAAD, GLAAD.org. So cheers to everyone out there.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Fanny. We'll talk to you soon.
Ciao.
I just gave my drink to my boyfriend, so.
Oh, good.
It's delicious.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Yes, Zeke, what do we think? Do you approve?
Very much approve. I am a big fan of the espresso martini. It started off many a great night back when I lived in New York. And I think I've been telling him lately, I'm like, God, I could really use a good espresso martini. And now we've got a recipe.
I love that. And since you're here, I think we can remind everyone, Ketel One is kind of a part of your love story, because the two of you met at the GLAAD Media Awards, which of course we know at the GLAAD Media Awards, the Ketel One is always there, creating fabulous cocktails. So, how many years ago?
We did. We met at the after party, which, Ketel One mans the bar there. And I remember Nico trying to flirt with me, being like, hey, can I get you a drink? And I was like, let's go up to the free Ketel One cocktail bar. So that's
can I get you a drink? I'm buying.
So Ketel One bought our first drink.
So generous, right? I love that. I'm so glad that you, Ketel One and GLAAD, are a part of your story. I love that. All right. Okay. So Nico, let's do one more cheers. Happy holidays to you.
Cheers. Happy holidays.
That is so festive and delicious. Okay. So so thankfully, Superstore is back on the air. Very excited. Reminder, everyone, Thursdays at 8 o'clock on NBC. Mm-hmm. I know it was tricky there for a minute because you all were shooting, then COVID happened, then you had to stop, but now you're back. How does it feel to be back with the gang?
It's a little surreal having to work around, the new COVID protocols. But I think, if there was a silver lining to this whole crazy situation with the pandemic, is that when we ended early, we couldn't film that last episode with America. And it just gave us an opportunity to really give her a proper send-off at the beginning of season 6. We were able to get her for another episode. So, instead of just losing her to the last episode of season 5, we got her for episode 1 of season 6, and our 100th episode, which was 602, the second episode of season 6. So it just gave her a little bit more time with her. So we were thankful for that circumstance.
Cheers to that. 100 episodes for any series in this business is a major, major accomplishment. So round of applause.
Thank you.
That's so great.
I honestly, like, it truly feels like yesterday when we filmed the pilot, and I cannot believe that we've just 100 episodes have just like flown by. It's crazy.
So it's going to be airing throughout the holidays, which is great because I think, you know, we all need some Superstore fun. Without giving anything away, what can we expect for these kind of episodes that'll be on during the holidays? Anything?
Well, you know, Mateo has a new boyfriend.
Yes.
Played by the amazing George Salazar, who people might know from the Broadway stage, from Be More Chill.
Love. Yes.
And he's amazing. He's actually, like, we were friends before he booked the part, so it was really nice to sort of like have a friend, you know, that I can kiki with and, you know, be my pretend boyfriend. But he is back. He is back this season. We just filmed an episode. And it's really cute. So I'm excited to sort of like explore Mateo's love life. You know, it's so nice to be able to play a character nowadays that is queer but not castrated. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really not afraid to show Mateo's full dating life, love life, like any of the straight characters. So it's really great.
So great. George is amazing. I remember seeing him here in LA. He did Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop, yes, with MJ. It was amazing.
So amazing. So, you know, you said earlier you're moving.
Yeah.
So obviously the holidays are going to be about unpacking boxes. But what is normal traditional holidays like for you? I mean, and how are we going to kind of adapt to this world of social distancing for you?
It is going to be different. We usually travel for Christmas. We spent Christmas with Zeke's family in Austin, and I don't believe that's possible this year with everything that's going on. So, you know, we're just really trying to stay connected with our family in a new way. You know, like if we have to do like a Zoom Christmas, we're still figuring it out. I know it's not ideal, but it's just what we have to do. To stay vigilant and make sure that you know, we're abiding by all the COVID protocols.
We're both Filipino, so do you do Filipino food for the Christmas, or do we do both, or what do we? We
do both. So for Thanksgiving, you know, Zeke is, and like I love to cook, but Zeke is a much better cook than I am, and he loves to go all out for Thanksgiving and create a whole fabulous menu. But since my mom is going to be here, I have already put in a request for her to make her kare-kare, which is my favorite. So she like brings her own, she's going to drive down and she's bringing her own pressure cooker because I don't have one. So she's like, don't spend money on a pressure cooker. I just bring my own. Don't waste your money. I have already, I bring it.
I have to admit, I have, I'm being a good Filipino. I also now have a pressure cooker. And
I need to get one, girl. I need to get one.
It is kind of a game changer.
Yes.
Can we talk a little bit for a second about Crazy Rich Asians?
Let's talk.
So I was chatting with my buddy, Henry Golding. I mean, I'm calling him.
Okay.
By the way, dreamy. Anyway, so we were talking and I was like, I think the next Crazy Rich Asian sequel needs to focus on your character maybe getting a love interest or a boyfriend.
Listen, I've been saying that I would love that. I love that idea. You know, it's so rare to see queer Asian characters that are so like well-rounded, like Oliver. Like that's what I loved when I read the script for Crazy Rich Asians, is that he's just not some throwaway, you know, like punchline of a queer character. He's like really vested in his family and he's part of the story and moves the story. But yeah, I would love to see him with a special someone and really sort of play that dynamic of what it's like to be queer in that part of the world and that social circle. I think it's great. I've been trying to push for that. So.
I did say it to Henry, but I like, you know, I went to see Crazy Rich Asians in the theater, expecting like, you know, just to be laughing and having such a good time. And I had no idea when I was watching it, like the impact that it had on me, because I never see my like self represented in that way on the big screen in leading amazing roles. So yeah, it was amazing to see that.
It is. It's sort of like weird, like, you know, that whole representation matters, like that term gets bandied about so much, and you just don't realize what it really means till you're faced with it. Like I thought it was like, yeah, there are Asian characters, like, you know, we're slowly being exposed out there. It's fine. And then the movie came out, and just hearing everybody sort of like the way they were affected by it, I was like, oh my gosh, like, no, this really is like a major turning point for representation in the industry because of how it's just affected so many people.
So amazing. So fingers crossed for that next one to be
Still waiting. Yeah.
all about you.
Let's go.
Well, Nico, this has been so much fun. Happy holidays to you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy packing. And I want to make sure that we thank our friends so much at Ketel One Family-Made Vodka for hosting this marvelous hour, and big thanks to Fanny. Nico, thank you so much. You're amazing. And just a reminder, we're going to put up the full recipe on screen, and so you can make this one at home, and be sure to follow GLAAD on social media for details on the next marvelous hour. Thanks, everyone.